Good morning, everybody. This is Masterath here, recording at 8:15 in the morning. Welcome to Masteraths Legends, the final Legends episode of the month, I think. Maybe it's next month. No, it's the last episode of this month. Sorry, I got it right. With our next episode, with our episode next week being Masteraths Judgement again. So we've got some matches set up for Judgement, requested for by you, the peeps. So, anyway, for this episode of Legends, we have some good matches tonight. We have our main event, Aarowhead 2 versus the only robot to stop him in Series 8, Catalyst, for the Undisputed Legends Championship. So, let's begin. So, our first match of the night, it's gonna be the Mayhem. Oh yes. We have melee. Basically in this match, 3 robots obviously fight it out until there is 1 left. And that 1 robot goes through to join Z.E.R.O in our 4-way match later on in the series, where the winner gets a shot at the Legends title. There's Cobra, of course. And lastly, AK1, who has been on one of the best rolls of any robot in Masteraths. Even though it lost in the qualifiers, it came back to make it to the finals of the Series 8 special event tournament, and nearly got a chance at the Legends title. Maybe this time it'll get its chance. Roboteer, standby. 3, 2, 1, activate. Here we go, it's AK1 with the stabby prong things coming in on melee there. There's Cobra fighting in. Currently, as I said, this match has 3 flipping robots, all of them different in their own way. AK1 using the power of the lifters, the lifting fork, I guess, or the lifter with the spikes on it. Cobra using the lifting fork to get an advantage over any of the robots, and he's balanced AK1. But AK1 there with those side arms that sort of block the robot from getting lifted, or at least getting lifted onto its side. Melee back in this match. It's been good at the moment. Full of quite a few good flips, and I'll be sad to see one of these robots fall already. You know, because this match is going well. 3 robots, but I'd say melee will probably be the first to go. But melee lifts up both AK1 and Cobra. AK1 now, self-riding. Cobra lucky enough to land on his feet. Now, what's happened here? Oh, nothing's happened there. Great lift by AK1 onto the Cobra there. Cobra grabs one of AK1's arms, locks it within the fangs, I guess, of Cobra, and lifts it up. Now melee in trouble. Nearly could be flipped out the arena. No, melee uses the strength of that high pressure flipper to get back in this matchup. Remember, no judges' decisions on MRW, of course, apart from if it's a double elimination. That's the only way we do judges' decisions here, so this match will continue to the death. AK1 surviving at the moment. That's 2 times it could have been flipped onto its side without an escape and without response. But it hasn't, and it has survived them. Now it's Cobra who's finding it difficult. Self-riding, though, with the arms. That's what the problem is with melee. And melee, I think, might be gone. AK1 surviving, though, against Cobra. One of the 2 robots that AK1, in fact, defeated in the special event first round. To get the opportunity, he flipped him over the top. And melee is not moving at all, and he is out of this mayhem, I think. It's been a great mayhem at the moment. Oh, AK1 lifts up Cobra. Cobra finding it trouble. Here comes the house robot Bloodshed. Cobra nearly out of the arena. And now it's Rubik's, the unsolvable Q, ramming in on the Cobra. Bill has been killed again. What a surprise that is. Now AK1 gets the spikes underneath. Cobra. Whoa. Bit of a top heavy for AK1 is Cobra. It's pierced, so the armor of Cobra has been pierced not once but twice. And it's out. AK1 is gone, and well, I've got to say that, well, Melee goes with it. What's going to drop on Melee? Because you see he's on the drop zone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, slipping! Slippers! And, well, that was a slipper. Cease. Well, it looks like Melee just went to the slipper baths. What a surprise that is. And AK1 qualifies alongside Z.E.R.O into the next round of this nice little Mayhem tournament we've got going to find the #1 contender for the Legends title. Now move on to our next match. It's a simple one, this is. 4 robots. That's all you need to know. Hypno Edge. Good pushing robot, of course, and it has the Shreemac arm. The runner-up in the 2011 Masteraths Champion of Champions. Emerald Fusion, known as one of the most determined robots in Masteraths, however, hasn't really done much since his epic battle with Omega Killot back in Series 6. Onis, again, lots of potential in this robot, but we haven't actually seen it. It's been unlucky on a few occasions. And lastly, Demon Horns, big lifter on it, was eliminated in the first round of that Champion of Champions though. Looks to get back on form here tonight. Roboteer standby. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Here we go. Hypno Edge, the runner-up in the championship, the Winter Championship. Of course, talking about championships, and it's not the Winter Championship, by the way. It's the Champion of Champions. My mistake. Okay. But anyway, yes, you saw, of course, Onis, one of the contestants for the New Blood Championship of the 8th series to end Series 8. Fully before we go to the 9th. And Onus is one of the robots competing alongside robots like Battle Axe. And then you've got Storm Rider, Anderson the Walrus involved as well. And many other robots. Blue Motion also involved. And Demon Horns on his side again! Demon Horns on his side! Oh! Close! I'm sorry, I want to see that in replay. The Pit's so lucky to keep Demon Horns out. Demon Horns fighting back though. The lifts on Emerald Fusion. And Emerald Fusion also lucky to survive with his life intact. He's not going to survive now. He's hanging on. Oh, he hung on in there. Did Emerald Fusion, Hypno Edge. And there's Onus spinning around. It's a full body spinner. Is Onus, and it's going around like a madman. Here, it's an invertible full body spinner. That's what makes Onus so dangerous, and that's what makes Onus, I think, a possible future series winner. Demon Horns back in trouble again. Hypno Edge can self-right. Yes, he can. He can self-right. Onus comes in with a shot to the back of Emerald Fusion. Demon Horns hit on the bottom as well. Emerald Fusion's still moving. I don't know if that flipper is, though. I don't think that flipper's moving, you know. Demon Horns is still moving. Lifts up Emerald Fusion. And Emerald Fusion's lifter might have just ended. Hypno Edge! Again on the pit, and again self-riding, but he's stuck. He's not surviving this time. Hypno Edge gone. So Hypno Edge falls, and I'm sure 100% that, well, we're about to see another robot go with him, and it's going to be Emerald Fusion. Bill counting him out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one attack by Onus was enough to smash out something to do with the lifter on Emerald Fusion. The robot was working fine until it was lifted. I think there was a slight flipper issue there, and Onus, the full body spinner, is starting to take control on Demon Horns, who has not been on the best of runs as of late. And now the spike getting right underneath the lifter of Demon Horns. This is where Onus is the most deadliest. If he has a spike on a robot, oh, you see there, he can push right into forward drive and just smash a robot into the sidewall. Very dangerous type of competitor. And Demon Horns is going to get pitted. He's going to go this time round. He's gone. Demon Horns goes and Onis wins the match. And well, Emerald Fusion's on the drop zone, so let's see what drops here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a... Okay, that's not a box of pens. That's a pack of pens. Cease. So, Emerald Fusion beaten. Demon Horns gone. And Hypno Edge goes too. Your winner is Onis. Okay, move on to our next match. We're already 2 matches in. And we're about, what, 8 minutes into the episode already. Our next match. It's going to be a good one, this is. It is Impact, the Judgement champion. He'll defend the championship against one of his opponents. Of course, the lines have been closed for the last week. So if you really wanted a robot to make it through, you've sort of missed your chance. And he will go up against Titan Blade 13. Saw him last week, of course, as Titan Blade 13. Plasma. And yes, guess what? Dragoo's here too. But it's a new version of Dragoo. Still got the same balance as when it was first rebuilt. But more weight on the blade, so more damage. Raw tier standby. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Now Dragoo. People might have been saying that since Dragoo's last fight with Impact, it did not go well, let's say. And Impact was able to grab an easy victory. It was a heat final, I remember correctly. Series 7, I think. Dragoo spinning around. No! That's not good for Plasma here. And a Dragoo. Oh, Plasma out of the arena! Plasma gone this early. Dragoo causing major damage to Plasma, and Plasma falls that early. That's a shot. I think the pit's been opened just a bit. Oh, and more damage caused here to our arena, our poor little arena. Tell Dragoo to stop it, please. I think Dragoo is now officially uncontrollable, or at least unstoppable. That power, it seems controlled though. That's what's scaring me. Dragoo, oh, Dragoo on his top. And if a Titan Blade 13 Impact can keep that, Dragoo is out. Titan Blade 13 could fall in the pit. He's near enough on the pit there. Yeah, he's in. He's in. APDs, we don't give a crap about you. I think we've judged that in the past. And Impact is left with Dragoo, and well, it's a right shame about Dragoo. He came in, smashed Plasma out the arena, but he's going in, he's in. Impact wins the match. But Dragoo, what a debut of his new weapon. Cease. So, Impact wins, Dragoo. Good debut of his new weapon, but better luck next time. Certainly, the Masteraths Wars Grand Finalist certainly done a number on Plasma there. So, our next match, we've got 2 matches left, both with titles on the line. So, our House Robots get to have the next match off, and Bloodshed sort of screwed up. Fail. Okay. It is the Tag Team Championships on the line next. Flashfire has never had a shot, has never had the opportunity of holding a championship. Can he get one now? Teams up with Velocity, another robot who's never won a championship. Can they start off their run in Masteraths Wars with a win here against the Tag Team Champions, Diamondstorm and Speed, who they've settled their differences, they've put their differences aside. And Diamondstorm with a lifter and a new and improved Speed. He's been given a slight paint job in his new colours. The flipper, about as powerful as it was when Speed begun. That was terrifying amount of power, if you can remember back all those ways. Raw tier standby. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Speed will be going back, and it'll be Diamondstorm here against Plasma. And remember, of course, Speed at one point was undefeated in Masteraths rules and was only beaten in the Summer Championship of 2009, I think. And he was only defeated by a 5 robot gang maul, near enough. It took 5 robots to stop the undefeated run of Speed. Diamondstorm, on the other hand, of course, started off Masteraths rules as gold standard back in Series 2. Won the Series 3 New Blood Series 2 New Blood Championship! And, well, things have just changed from there. Diamondstorm flips up Velocity, and both the champs are in trouble. Or both the challengers are in trouble. Speed can come in and I think Flashfire is legal. That flip should not have happened. Flashfire was legal. That should have happened. Speed, I don't know. Does that count as a win? Cease. Well, the flip on Flashfire was a legal flip, but I don't know about Velocities. I don't know, but both robots seem near enough out anyway. I know, we're going to have to get the official word on that. Will there be a rematch? No, there won't be a rematch. It is a legitimate elimination. Speed and Diamondstorm are the winners. And they will defend the Masteraths Tag Team Championships for yet another week. So our final match on this episode of Legends. It's a crunch match. The only robot to defeat Aarowhead 2 in Series 8. The only robot to stop what could have been the unstoppable Catalyst. Former Masteraths Legends Champion. Former Masteraths International Champion. The winner of Series 2. Honestly, if there's any robot who could probably take the late Calamity Call 4's place, it'll be Catalyst. And Aarowhead 2, its first incarnation, Aarowhead, it was a great robot and all, made it to, I think, a grand final at one point. Made it to the first grand final, if I remember correctly, but never won itself a championship. Now Aarowhead 2, it's a tag team champion, Robot Rumble winner, the Undisputed Legends Champion for nearly 10 months. What can you say about this robot, apart from brilliant? And our house robots are back here. They've decided to ram raid the latest off license just to try and get some booze. So they're back here. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. Here we go, it's Aarowhead 2, Catalyst. And already Catalyst is finding himself in a bit of problems. Of course, Catalyst, a very huge robot. That flipper on Catalyst is huge. Okay, it's about, what? It is the biggest flipper in Masteraths, but isn't the most powerful. It's certainly one of the most powerful and one of the most dangerous. Aarowhead 2. This could be his bravest challenge yet. Aarowhead 2 trying herself right. Catalyst not letting him. But now, Aarowhead 2 gets a chance to lift up Catalyst. But Catalyst escapes off the wall. And Aarowhead 2 gets another shot at it. But again, Catalyst escapes the wall. But Aarowhead 2 still has control of Catalyst. And Catalyst using the lifter there. It's sort of a flexible lifter to sort of stop it from being flipped. See, if you see there, it's not blocking, but now it's having problems of its own. It's certainly been a very good match at the moment. And Aarowhead 2 gives another shot and does it! He does it this time! Aarowhead 2 has thwarted the demons and has beaten Catalyst. The Series 2 champion is defeated and the Legends champion reigns supreme. Cease! So Aarowhead 2 is the winner of this main event. Catalyst, better luck next time. Also, good luck in your future endeavours, as Aarowhead 2 still reigns over the land of legends as the champion. So, folks, I've been the Master. I'll be seeing you next week for Judgement. See you then. Goodbye.